Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be discussing uterine fibroids and my recent diagnosis. So the questions I have is, hey, where do I go from here? What do I do? How does this affect my fertility? And what can I do to get rid of them? That's the main thing. So I'm sure you have these questions. Let's take this journey together. This is in real time for me. So let's talk about this. Stay tuned. All right, let's get into it. So I was recently diagnosed with uterine fibroids about a couple of weeks ago. And I just kind of been, in the last 2 weeks doing a lot of research on where do I go from here? What do I need to do? So to go back, let me tell you what prompted me to have myself checked. So I haven't really been having irregular periods. I haven't had irregular periods, but one day my period came on, and my period usually lasts about 5 days. So this time it lasted 7 days, and I'm like, okay. And my period was much heavier than normal. And so I was like, okay, maybe it's just this month. So after 7 days, it went off, but 2 days later, it came back on. And I was like, okay, this is strange. This is very strange. But that second day, I passed this glob of tissue. It wasn't even a blood clot, because you ladies know how a blood clot looks when your cycle is on. But it was like a glob of tissue. It was probably about this round. I would say about golf ball size. And I wasn't thinking. I should have taken a picture of it, but I never forget the image out of my head. But so I was like, now what was that? What is this? And so I started doing research on me passing tissue after my period. My period was irregular. So come to find out, could have been a possible miscarriage. So I didn't have any proof, for sure. I didn't know for sure because I wasn't able to take a pregnancy test because I had already passed the tissue. So I was like, okay, this is kind of scary, and disheartening to say the least. But I didn't know for sure. So I said, well, let me go ahead and make an appointment with my OBGYN and see what's going on. So after it went off for those 2 days and I passed that glob of tissue, 9 days later, my cycle came on again. So I knew without a shadow of a doubt then something was wrong. Something was going wrong with my body. Didn't know, but I had already set up an appointment. And so that was the beginning of me finding out about my fibroids. So now I had to look back and look at my lifestyle. How was my diet? Eating processed foods, always eating takeout, ordering food, drinking alcohol, and my stress levels. My stress levels have been through the roof in the last 2 years. I know that. So with all of those things being said, I have to change them. I have to change what I eat, my stress levels, anything that I consume. So I have to look into detoxing my home of chemicals that I wash with, candles. I love the Bath and Body Works flower scents, but I can't use those anymore. So all of those things play a factor in uterine fibroids growing. So we have to take a look at those things, okay? So I'm going to take you on this journey with me, and we'll go through it together. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, I'm going to, change my diet, decrease my stress levels. But the first thing I think I need to do as an individual is detox my entire body, because this is years of built up. This is years of ingesting toxic chemicals into my body. So I'm going to do the Dr. Bobby Price's 14-day detox, and I'm going to share that on the next video. But I'm going to start there and rid all the toxins out of my body. So it's going to be a candida cleanse and a tummy detox, okay? So that's where I'm going to start. But if you have any suggestions, anything that has helped you, anything that you think can help someone else, please comment below. Let's become a community where we can discuss these things openly and help each other and support each other, because when you was first diagnosed with it, you probably had the same thoughts I had. So mentally, physically, this has affected me, but let's support each other. And if you have anything that you think would be useful and helpful, please comment below and let's have a discussion about this, okay? So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you. Have a good day.